If you're waiting for the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, the countdown just got a little longer. Fresh reports out of South Korea suggest Samsung is moving its next Galaxy, unpacked to mid-February in San Francisco, pushing past the mid-January window many fans were eyeing. That delay isn't random. It lines up with a bigger strategy shift, a reworked lineup, and a renewed focus on Galaxy AI that Samsung wants fully ready before the spotlight hits. Here's what changed and why. For months, the community expected an S26 Trio with a new Pro, a slim edge, and the headliner Ultra. But pricing pressure sparked a rethink. Apple's iPhone 17 held its price point and still drew massive demand, and a pricier S26 Pro justified by stronger specs risk making Samsung's entry tier less competitive. So Samsung reportedly cut the Pro moniker, dialed back some feature upgrades, most notably holding off on a new main camera sensor for yet another year, and brought back the classic lineup, S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. That shuffle alone could explain the push from January to February, giving Samsung time to lock specs, finalize messaging, and align retail timelines. Timing still matters. A mid-February unpacked with retail availability roughly 2 weeks later. We'll put the S26 family on shelves before Mobile World Congress kicks off on March 2nd. There's also chatter that Samsung had considered keeping a mid-January keynote with a staggered rollout, but current signals point toward a February event with a tighter retail window. Chipset expectations are heating up, especially for the Ultra. Regulatory filings tied to the consumer launch reference both network-locked and global units using the Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, strongly hinting that Qualcomm's next flagship, widely referred to as Snapdragon 8 Elite in the Gen 5 family, will go worldwide. Don't be surprised if Samsung gets a boosted, custom-tuned variant for the Ultra with higher sustained performance, better thermal efficiency, and tighter integration with Galaxy AI features. Either way, raw power, power efficiency, and AI acceleration are poised to be headline talking points. Let's talk AI, because that's the center of Samsung's story. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is being positioned as a major leap in mobile intelligence, with on-device AI that learns your routines, anticipates what you need, and optimizes performance in real time, all while keeping more data private. Expect a dedicated AI engine that handles voice, vision, and personalization tasks directly on the phone, reducing cloud dependence and latency. From context-aware suggestions and automated workflows to smarter battery management and real-time. Translation: this is the year Samsung leans into AI not as a feature, but as the experience. The camera conversation is more nuanced. Multiple reports suggest Samsung may keep the same primary sensor for a fourth straight year, using computational photography to push quality forward rather than swapping hardware. That said, expectations remain high for imaging, improved light capture and stability across the stack, faster autofocus in low light, and smarter scene recognition powered by AI. Look for motion blur reduction, advanced stabilization for smooth handheld video, and sharper telephoto performance with cleaner detail at higher zoom levels. Even without a new main sensor, algorithmic upgrades could deliver more natural color, refined skin tones, and better texture preservation, especially in mixed and low-light scenes. Design and display will continue to be signature Ultra strengths. A refined chassis, slimmer bezels, and Samsung's premium build language will frame a stunning dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with higher peak brightness, improved color accuracy, and ultra-smooth refresh rates for gaming and scrolling. Samsung is also exploring a camera under-display solution for an uninterrupted edge-to-edge look. If that tech makes the cut, expect a cleaner front face without notches or punch holes. New generation protective glass should further boost scratch and drop resistance, extending longevity for power users who push their phones hard. Performance under sustained load is another focus. To maintain top speeds during gaming, 4K video capture, and heavy multitasking, Samsung is expected to refine the thermal system with better heat dissipation. Pair that with faster RAM and larger storage options, and the S26 Ultra should feel fluid even under pressure. App launches, background processes, and AI tasks should run smoother, with less throttling and fewer slowdowns over long sessions. Battery life and charging are set to see smart gains. A larger capacity cell combined with more efficient silicon and AI-driven power management is designed to deliver true all-day endurance, even with GPS, 5G, photo shoots, and gaming mixed in. Fast charging should also see improvements, cutting top-ups down significantly for users on the go. The goal: confidence that your phone lasts then charges fast when it doesn't. Connectivity will be future-ready. Expect top-tier 5G with lower latency and better carrier aggregation, plus groundwork laid for 6G compatibility as networks evolve. While Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and UDP should be tuned for faster pairing and more reliable connections, especially across the Samsung ecosystem. Speaking of the ecosystem, Samsung wants the S26 Ultra to be the brain of your digital life, with tighter Galaxy, AI integration across wearables, tablets, TVs, and smart home devices. Multi-device experiences should feel more seamless. Think auto handoff for tasks between phone and tablet, smarter watch phone collaboration for health insights, and context-aware controls for your home that anticipate what you're about to do next. Security remains a pillar. Expect the latest Samsung Knox with both hardware-level and software-level defenses to protect against malware and unauthorized access. Biometric authentication should get faster and more reliable, with better ultrasonic fingerprint performance and refined facial recognition. On-device AI also means more of your data stays private, processed locally rather than sent to the cloud. Of course, the brand halo matters. Most shoppers don't ask for a new Android, they ask for a new Samsung. That brand gravity, combined with a strategy to balance price and features, explains the lineup pivot and the timing shift. Returning to the familiar S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra structure, and keeping entry pricing competitive, Samsung aims to capture buyers who might otherwise lean toward rivals holding their price points. So where does this lead the release date? Current signals point to a mid-February Galaxy unpacked in San Francisco, with retail availability around 2 weeks later, comfortably ahead of MWC. Even if Samsung adjusts the keynote window, the S26 Ultra is inevitable, and it's designed to showcase the next wave of smartphone intelligence. On-device AI that personalizes everything. Powerful Snapdragon silicon likely across the board, and a refined camera experience that leans on smarter processing as much as hardware. Bottom line, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be Samsung's most intelligent phone yet. Expect a brighter, smoother display, steadier cameras with better low-light performance, stronger thermals, faster storage and memory, smarter battery life, tighter ecosystem integration, and robust security, all wrapped in a design that feels premium without compromise. The wait may be slightly longer than expected, but if the leaks and filings are on point, Samsung is using that time to fine-tune the experience it wants to put in your hand. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll keep you posted with every Galaxy S26 Ultra leak, spec update, and hands-on impression as we get closer to unpacked. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.